Hey, Amelia here. Let's check out what's been happening in the news. Instagram has announced some changes around ads and sponsored posts. It's hoping to make the app more positive for young users.
From now on, Instagram's going to block teens under 18 from seeing any posts that promote you into buying weight loss products or cosmetic procedures. We're talking things like minor surgeries and detox teas, which are often filled with laxatives. Ugh, I think I'll stick with my peppermint. Unrealistic get-thin-quick promotions will no longer be allowed on the app at all. Many experts say these sorts of posts and products can be bad for young people's body image and physical and mental health. Plus, some of these so-called miraculous weight loss products can be really unhealthy and are often being advertised by influencers rather than health professionals. The changes are part of a big effort by Instagram to make the app a more safe, positive and healthy space for its users. And a lot of people reckon it's a big win for the community.
Indonesia is about to send a whole lot of our plastic waste back to us. Again. For years, countries around the world have been sending millions of tons of recyclable waste to places like Malaysia and Indonesia. But Indonesia says a lot of it is contaminated, so it can't be recycled. Now it's sending back around 550 shipping containers worth of waste to places like the US and China, and about 100 of those will be coming back here to Australia. Great. A whole bunch of words have been added to Merriam-Webster's online dictionary, and there are some good ones. There are abbreviated words like vacay and inspo, words about games like escape room. I'm really good at those. Oh, and the best one, dad joke. In case you didn't know, that's a joke that's endearingly corny or unfunny. Ooh, I've got one. Two fish are in a tank and one turns to the other and says, "How do you drive this thing?" Australia's biggest ever lottery prize is up for grabs, and experts reckon up to half of all Aussie adults have entered the draw to win $150 million. But why are lotteries a thing anyway? Especially when the odds of someone winning are so unbelievably low.
The odds of winning are around 1 in 134 million. Basically, very, 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 very low. Like, almost impossible. It's more likely Billie Eilish will just randomly show up at your house tonight. So, if they're so hard to win, why are lotteries even a thing? Well, they've been around for thousands of years. The first lotto tickets were sold in ancient Rome to raise money for repairs to the city. There's also evidence that the Great Wall of China was constructed using money from a lottery. And that's how most of the Sydney Opera House was paid for too. While they've been used a lot throughout history, some people reckon lotteries aren't a good thing because they encourage gambling. And studies have found winning doesn't necessarily make people happy.
Money might not change you, but it certainly can change the relationship you have with others.
Of course, like any sort of gambling, you're not allowed to do it if you're under 18, which is probably good news because it means you're not going to lose any money. So congratulations to all of you!
Now it's time for those fuzzy feels with stories of people and penguins feeling the love. 10-year-old Russian kid Maxim is getting a lot of love online after pro skater Tony Hawk shared a video of him skating. Max lost both of his legs when he was just a baby, but he found that getting around on a skateboard was actually more comfortable than using prosthetic legs.
I'd like to make it to the Olympics one day. Maybe I won't win, but at least I can take part.
This Northern Territory teen loves running, but her family couldn't afford to buy her the shoes she needed to compete. So a fellow runner stepped in and bought them for her.
I see another Kathy Freeman in her.
Ooh, high praise. Tammy is about to compete in the National School Championships and wants to one day be Australia's fastest sprinter.
I like running because it's fun and I get to go and race in other areas.
We're all excited and we're feeling very proud for her because, she can be a good example for other young children like her age.
And this little bird really needed some love after it went a bit off course, swimming 2,500 k's from its native New Zealand all the way to Australia. After a bit of rehab, it was dropped back at the beach again, ready to make the long journey home. Well, that's about it for now, but let us know, what's your favourite dad joke? Comment below. You know you want to. Also hit that subscribe button while you're at it so you don't miss out on seeing every episode we upload every single weeknight.